What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today. I'm bringing you a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay commentary. And today you'll be watching a little domination. I get two gunships on the map Zarqwa Hydroelectric. Surprise, surprise, I feel like I'm always uploading this map on the channel, but then again, there's not that many maps in the game at the current state, which I'm really hoping that Season 2 brings quite a bit of maps, because we only got 2 maps with Season 1. That's honestly one of my biggest gripes with the game right now, is I feel that the map variety, there really isn't just a lot in the game. So hopefully we get more maps with Season 2 and going forward. Anyways, today I want to cover the Kastov 545 for you guys, because I still don't see a lot of people using this gun in the multiplayer, and I think this is actually one of the best guns in the game now, ever since it got a buff with the Season 1 update. And what they did, or maybe it was Season 1 Reloaded, but what they did with this gun is they made it so it actually has a 3-shot kill range. And in order to hit this 3-shot kill range, you must hit all of your shots to the upper torso or neck area. And whenever you do that, you will get a 3-shot kill. Now, is it a consistent 3-shot kill? No, because you do have to hit all of your shots to the upper neck or torso area. And if you do, though, you'll be rewarded with a very, very solid time to kill, and it can actually compete with the majority of the guns in the game. On top of that, the Kastov 545 has one of the best long-range time to kills in the entire game, so this gun is definitely a ranged powerhouse, and you guys will find that is where it excels. So, what is the downside of this gun then? Well, it has horizontal recoil. That is the downside of this gun. The recoil pattern is up to the right, which means you're going to have to be compensating by pulling down to the left, which at longer ranges, that can get a little tricky to track your enemies. And you guys have seen in this gameplay, there is a little bit of times where I might be struggling trying to control that gun's recoil, especially whenever my enemies are around cover, or maybe on a head glitch or something of that nature. So overall, the Kastov 545 can be a little bit of a high-risk, high-reward type of gun down those longer ranges, depending on what kind of enemies you are going up against. However, with a little bit of practice, you guys can see that I am aiming this thing pretty much straight, and it's a very strong gun that I would definitely recommend you guys give a try and see if you like. So today, I'm going to give you guys a recommended class setup, and then you guys can go ahead and try it out. And obviously, this class setup, I'm going to go over why I built it this way, and we'll discuss why it is the way it is. Also, right here, I kind of love fighting around water. It's so awkward. God. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right over that. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our Kastov 545 setup. So, I like to run the RF Crown 50 just for a nice balance between the horizontal and vertical recoil control, as well as I have the FTAC Ripper 56 on as the underbarrel, because I find this one gives a very nice balance on reducing that horizontal spread. And then I have the high velocity rounds, so that way we can hit our targets at longer range with more ease. And then I also have the Slimline Pro Optic, because it's a nice little clean optic for shooting people down further ranges, although the iron sights are not bad on this gun. And I also like to use the ProLite TL3 stock, because it's going to help us speed up the gun just a little bit, especially because we're slowing it down with some of the other attachments. For the RF Crown 50 tuning, I have it tuned a little bit more towards recoil stabilization as well as gun kick control, so that way we can try to maximize the capability of the control of this attachment without hurting the downsides too much. As for the FTAC Ripper 56, I have it also tuned a little bit towards recoil stabilization and aiming idle stability to also give us more benefit to our pros, and we're not going to hurt our cons just that much, so you don't really notice the cons at all. I also like to tune high velocity towards recoil control rather than damage range and bullet velocity, because I find that it actually doesn't really hurt the damage range and bullet velocity all that much. Tune it towards recoil control, and it helps really smooth out that recoil. So overall, I've been really liking doing that with all of my guns whenever I use high velocity. As for the optic, I have a slight tune on aim down sight speed, as well as I like it very far away, so that way it's more zoomed out, and I seem to have a little bit of a cleaner image, but it's really up to you on how you want to tune your optic. And finally, I have the stock tuned for aim walking steadiness and aim walking speed, so that way we can use this as more of a strafing build, and overall you can use it a little bit more aggressively as well. So now I want to go over the Kastov 545 build that we have created and how you guys should use it. So, first things first, I think this gun is one of the best guns in the game, and the reason for that is a jack of all trades, but it actually kind of has a master of all if you want to really think about it. And the reason I say that is because it has the capability to be used at any range possible, as long as if you're able to master the gun. So let's discuss. So like I said, it has that 3-shot kill range, which is great up close if you're able to hit all your shots to the upper torso and neck. Again, this gun is going to require you to have some aiming ability, because if you don't hit those, you're not actually going to be getting a 3-shot kill. However, if you do, you will be rewarded with a nice 3-shot kill rather than the 4. And on top of that, the 4-shot and 5-shot kill ranges on this gun are very generous at how far you can extend out that 4-shot kill range. So overall, if you haven't added 1+1 together about this gun, it's definitely one of the best ground war guns in the entire game, and the reason for that is simply the damage range and its overall time to kill. On top of that, again, like I said, we have up-close capabilities, so you don't have to run overkill with this gun in ground war if you're looking for a close-quarters gun. And if you want a gun that is, once you are able to master its recoil, it's going to absolutely shred people down the longer ranges, this is the gun for you. So all you gotta do, like I said, is you gotta pull down to the left when you're compensating for this gun, and after that, I mean, you really just shouldn't have a problem trying to control the gun at all. And overall, I think that you guys will find the Kastov 545 is indeed one of the best guns in the game. Now, of course, there still are better options for 6 versus 6, but I'm looking at this from a perspective of invasion, ground war, 6 versus 6, and pretty much everything in the game. I'm not talking about Warzone or DMZ here, because those are two completely different game modes, considering the health is different in those modes whenever we factor armor into the equation. However, for the traditional multiplayer, this is definitely, like I said, one of the best guns in the game, and I would still say that there still are some guns that are going to outshine this gun, one being the TAC-56. The 74U, you could say, is a little bit better up close, but this gun definitely outshines the AK-74U down longer ranges, which is why I would say that this gun, honestly, I like it more than the 74U, although the 74U in 6v6 is still going to be more dominant because 6v6 engagements are closer and you only have to hit one upper torso shot to get a 3-shot kill with the 74U. However, the 74U, as we know, has one of the worst time to kills whenever it comes to long range, so I would definitely not recommend using the 74U down at medium to long range, and if that is a gun you're looking for that still has that close range capability, then this gun wins over the 74U. As for the Kastov 762, the recoil is a little bit heavier, even though the damage is higher, and the fire rate also feels a little bit slower. So I would say, as a result, the Kastov 762 still would outshine this gun if an operator is able to handle it, but at the same time, since this gun is a little bit easier to control and still has really overall great damage profiles on it, I would say that this gun is just a little bit better than the Kastov 762 because it's easier to use. So in the Kastov family, I would say that the Kastov 545 is the most versatile of all the guns, and overall the handling, the damage, and everything about it is basically, it's like the M4 of the Kastov family. So if you're looking for a very solid choice, I would definitely use this gun. Like I said, keep your distances to maybe around the medium range, and you guys will find the most success with this gun. So hopefully you guys give this gun a try, because I have been trying to put people on this gun for quite some time, but most of my friends, they still kind of lean towards some of the other guns, and I personally just find that they're missing out, and this gun is amazing. Anyways, I would like to cover some more guns for you guys next, so if you have any requests, please let me know in the comment section below, as I do like to try to think of guns that you guys might be trying to use as well, and also let me know if there's anything you're struggling with in the game right now that I could cover in a video topic. I have a few on mine that are going to be coming, but I like to keep these videos oriented around you guys, and I have a few of your suggestions coming in the future, such as movement, as well as positioning, and all that kind of stuff. So be sure to look out for that, as I will be covering those sometime in the near future. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and leave me a rating. That's always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day.